Flosstube. We're the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
Shout out. So not much time for Flosstube this week. We watched a few, but we didn't.
We'll be back next week with some shout outs.
And then very few questions this week. So Carol wanted to know if there's any chance for a nursery tour when I get that in gear, yes. Amy wants you to share your artichoke recipe. Everyone wants you to put it on your blog.
Oh, it's not really a recipe, so I would have to figure out all the things that I put in it, but it's mostly just breadcrumbs and Romano cheese, and you stuff it in there and you steam them.
Danielle wanted to know, how do you change out your stuff on your walls? Do you use like command hooks, or you...
I don't change out my things on my walls. The only things in cross stitch that I have on my walls are my chalk series, and they stay up all the time, and I just change out the
chart on it. The
so they never come down.
So the actual thing that it's mounted on doesn't come down. She did recently try, what were those called?
They're those long hook things that you stick in, and they go through the drywall. I
Instead
did
of
use that
anchoring
for
them.
my farm.
Fresh
chalk
Eggs
on the farm, yeah.
And it worked really well, and it's easier than putting in an anchor and a screw and all that we usually do. Amelia, she's using fancy floss for the first time, and she used the loop method, and her stitches aren't turning out like she wanted to. She wanted to know, so in the end, do you cut your fancy floss? No, we use that. Weeks Dye Works, yes, you have to cut it yourself, but the other ones, we just use that.
The whole length.
The whole length of that
And we take 2 strands off and just hold a little bit under and sew over it to start it.
Yes.
And then that's how you get the variegation.
Yep.
And if I have a big area, like somebody said that they like the flowers on, I'll show you on my finish. It's because I go around the outside and then I do the inside like a
circle.
Right. I keep going in a circle
like
instead
a
of stripes.
swirl, I guess.
Yeah.
Instead of going straight across or up and down, she kind of does the outside, then does another row inside. All right, that's all I have for questions today.
Okay. So for a previous finish, I thought I would show you the Seasons in Chalk Spring. And this is that paint by number frame that I got at a estate sale, and this was the second in the series when we did this, and it was in Just Cross Stitch magazine. And the tulips usually aren't covering it so much, but they're kind of hanging down low. But this hangs on, and I put a board in here that's painted with chalkboard paint, and it hangs on the wall in the family room now. It used to be here in the dining room. So for finishes this week, I have this from With Thy Needle and Thread, Easter Parade, I think it's called. And I found this frame at Walmart. It was gold plastic. I painted it with chalk paint in black, and then I painted over that with white and left some of the black showing. I did 3 layers of batting on top of the backing of the frame, and then just sewed around my piece instead of using sticky board this time. I hope to change this out because there was a witch from With Thy Needle and Thread that I originally bought this frame for.
And then this is the flower that she was talking about, where people are saying that the variegation looks really good.
So I did the outside, and then I went to the inside.
I don't know if you'll be able to see that.
And I did the same like on his vest. So then it's not like stripy. And same with the little duck.
Stuff like doors, windows.
Yeah, those look good stripy.
Wood, I do, like things that are supposed to be wood, I would do up and down to kind of look like grains in the wood. But things like clothing, you go like on the inside.
This was one of my Market purchases, and it's here a peep, there a peep. I finished stitching it this morning. I put it on this moss wreath that I found at Joann Fabrics, and some picks and a bow, and I did do a batting inside of there too. I ruffled some flannel and attached that on the outside, and I did change a lot of the colors, and I'll do a blog post later and show those.
This is some of that flannel that we had gotten a while back at Hobby Lobby in those bundles that were so cute. And typically you don't find really cute fabrics in those bundles.
Okay, you're finished.
And then I finished Lizzie Kate's Seasons.
I think so. 4 seasons or something.
I have it here. Okay, so it is Lizzie Kate's Seasons number 171.
Spring.
Like I said, this is a really good chart for people that are beginners. It converts everything to DMC if you don't want to use fancy floss for your first time, and you have 4 small charts that you're able to switch out and kind of get some strong finishes. So
we used a a tray from the thrift store, and I ruffled some aqua gingham and added that around the outside, and I made that little carrot out of felt and added some of those pip berries to the sides and a bow, and it's all on magnets so she can do all 4 seasons and switch them out.
An old and crusty tray. It was 99 cents at Goodwill.
Oh.
Well, all right.
So for whips this week, I, of course, did those 2 that we've seen, and I finished my second in the Farmhouse Christmas series from Little House Needleworks, and you might notice a little difference. So I texted Chelsea the night I was working on it. I said, "Are you still awake? Do you still have that app to switch things around?"
To be clear, it was like at 7 o'clock at night, and that's about my bedtime. So when I got that text, I was kind of embarrassed. Like, yeah, I'm still awake.
So I did 2 horses, and this is that gray fabric that we coffee tea dyed. And I love it because my favorite parts of this chart were the chickens and the buffalo
gingham.
check. Yeah.
They're the buffalo check, yes.
So I got 2 heaps.
Of each.
Yeah. Then the Prairie Schooler, remember last week I did this chicken? No, this week I did this chicken. And this is from Welcome Spring chart.
If you remember, it's charted for like regular fabric.
Yeah, and you're supposed to fill it all in.
Yeah,
but
you're supposed to fill it all in with like navy blue is what they've got it charted for, but I think it looks really great on the black.
isn't this one cute? I still haven't figured out what I'm doing with them, but they're cute. And I got a thread hanging there, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Don't show
Okay.
it back. I have perked up my whip game because I was threatened by Priscilla Blaine. You better step it up or somebody's going to take your chair.
Ronnie.
Right, just Ron. She could sit there and stitch.
Yeah. She's learning.
I feel like that's true. Okay, so I am disappointed in how I started this one. I will stitch it again. A lot of people were asking when we showed the dolls from Sally Ann that she made us, and mine had a little egg, and it had the woman with the chicken on a leash. So the chart is Gathering Honey by Plum Street Samplers. And I just wanted a quick and easy chart for whatever reason, so I just picked a piece of it to do, and then I will go back and restitch the whole thing because the whole thing is beautiful. So that's where I'm at on that. So I'm just going to be doing I'm going to try to do some of these flowers from the tree and then this part. This part. It's hard to see. Okay, and then I was into new starts. So I started summer because these use all... The Lizzie Kate chart that I have for the seasons uses all the same floss. So you get your floss once and then you just use them throughout the 4 charts if you don't want to change colors. So I started on summer for that.
Is that a radish?
No, it's a strawberry. That's the top of the
cute.
strawberry. And I'm using kind of a mix between DMC and fancy floss, whatever I have in my buckets.
Yeah, because they're such little areas.
Yeah. And then, this is
my
the part
goodness.
that my mom hates, is that I just start them all in one piece of fabric.
Yeah, you make fun of my fabric. At least I know where I'm stitching.
I have Little House Needleworks Honeybee Sampling. Okay, and this is my start on it.
Bees.
I am into bees lately. Okay, and then this was Monday, I think. I went back to an old whip that I had. When you saw it last, I only had the top row of flowers done. So I've started the chicken on the basket, and this is going to be the finished product. Remember, I talked about how I'm going to be adding hair to her. So Pineberry Lane Sisters Farm Fresh Eggs.
It's cute.
I'm in like a summery mode. I know I jumped from spring to summer pretty quick, but I know I won't
Spring. Winter.
Yeah, well, here we go. Last night I went home from eating supper at my mom's house, and I pulled out my Country Cottage Needleworks Welcome Spring. When you first saw it, I just had like up to the first flower done, so I got some more of the border
And we forgot to look and see what color that aqua was.
done. Oh yeah.
And I forgot to tell you, I don't know if you can tell, but this is pink. We dyed fabric pink and then threw that in the coffee tea dyed, so it's like a blush pink color.
Maybe you could see the difference there.
It's really pretty.
And this one, I am not using the colorful colors. I'm using what I had in my stash. I've been to the cross stitch store like 100 times, and I always just forget to make a list of my colors that I need. So then I just go through my project box and find whatever floss I can.
Okay, so
we went to Welcome Stitchery last Saturday. Drove around for like 20 minutes to find parking because it was packed. Just the downtown area and Welcome Stitchery.
The store wasn't that packed by the time we got there.
But we got there late. The party started at like 9:30 or something. We were late. We didn't get there till like noon after our video uploaded. But we got some stuff to bring home. So we got haul this week from
Down Sunshine Lane.
Yep, Needle Case
Goodies on
Etsy.
Yeah, Needle Case Goodies on Etsy. And she was quick shipping too. She was quick, and so was Down Sunshine Lane, so we were good.
So we got haul from all over this week.
Yep, and Welcome Stitchery.
I thought I said that. Yeah.
Do you want to grab that free chart?
Yes. Can we show this chart?
Yep, don't fold it in half or something.
Oh, I don't fold
We got the Farm Fresh freebie from Hands On Design. And to go with that, we got the cute little pins from Kathy at Needle and Haystack in Alameda, California.
I'm excited.
So how exciting was that? That was a little gift.
Yes.
Okay, so for haul, we both got the 3 White Christmas.
I'm excited to stitch these. So I love the barn.
Mm-hmm.
On
I am
this
too.
one. I love them all, but I'm just saying I love the barn on this one. This is the one that I'm going to start with. So we'll probably make them into ornaments.
Yes.
Yeah. They kind of go with our decor as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Farmy theme.
I might have to add some red to that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are you doing yours first?
Spring Snapperland from Bent Creek.
Oh, it comes with snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm not going to use those.
You could make it into a bib and just snap it together. For me.
The Buzzy String from Lizzie Kate.
I got this one as well. I found it new off of eBay, so I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in my house, but I have that one.
B is for Bunny from La Di Da.
I love this. That bunny looks big. Is it big? 171 by 115 is the stitch count. The Milk and Cream Company.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Can you see it? Sorry, I didn't take them out. Look at her babushka.
Welcome Spring from With Thy Needle and Thread. And Wilhelmina from Plum Street. I'm having a hard time deciding which one I'm going to do next. I need some more spring though, so it's definitely going to be spring.
I think this one.
And we also got a gift from Needle Case Goodies, the little scissors, and she sent one of those fancy Pat Carson, Pat's favorite gold eye needle. And oh my goodness, I had to start using it, and I'm gonna have to buy some. They're nice.
I think you should do Wilhelmina because it has some over 1, and you're into over 1 now.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not a lot. It's just a little bit. And these colors are beautiful.
And then I ordered yesterday. We were sitting waiting. I was waiting for the grandsons, and Chelsea was in front of me in the
Carpool line.
yeah.
And I sent her a text message of something that somebody posted in Prim Stitchers group.
And I'm like, I'm ordering it.
So we'll have
Scattered
that.
Seed samplings. It's a bunny. Yeah, very cute. More spring. And did you see the new Farmhouse
alphabet.
Christmas? It's in the spring alphabet.
Yeah, so Little House Needleworks yesterday announced in full pictures of their third, right?
Yeah.
Grandpa's.
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa's what?
I can't remember.
Grandpa's and then
It's very
the
cute.
spring alphabet, which she said she wasn't going to do, so we're really excited that she's going to do that.
So I can put my shutter back up.
Okay, so my haul, I've got, so this is not cross-stitch related, it's thread painting, and I don't know, I know I'm not getting into it. Everybody's like, hey, you don't need any more hobbies, I can't keep up. But it's... Embroidery, oh, I was gonna mark the page right here. There's this one on here that I need somebody to do this one for me, please, thank you. With little chickens and a bunny. Okay. And then it's just nice to look at, so I'm not getting into that right now. We're not there. Pineberry Lane, Mrs. McGuire's hen house.
Yeah.
So I was going to look to see.
Yeah, if they're the same size.
96 by 77, and this one is 91 by 87. So a little bit different size, but...
You can probably frame them the same size, so you can find some way to do them both together.
We found something that we could put both of them kind of correlating together. So
why am I not remembering?
Yesterday at my house in my closet.
Oh.
I have
no wonder I don't remember.
She came over yesterday to help me fix up some stuff. Heart in Hand, Land I Love. This one looks like it'll be a really quick stitch. And then Plum Street Samplers, Babushka's Bees.
Lots of bees.
And I forgot it at home, the cow. Do you remember the name?
Something Mina, isn't it?
No, that's Wilhelmina.
Yeah, I know, but it's like that.
Okay. Well, I'll bring it next week.
The other cow from Plum Street that was new.
Yes. And that's all my haul for this week. We did get some goodies. So Susan sent us this. She said she found it, I think, in a church rummage sale. And
Isn't
she
it
couldn't
cute?
believe it. So this is definitely either going up in my kitchen or my...
We just need to put it in a cute frame.
Nursery. Yeah, we're going to frame it up. It's sewn up on the back. So thank you.
Yes,
I appreciate
that was
it.
very
I
nice
loved
of you to
it.
send that.
And all the little French knots on it and the ducks at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Carol sent this. So I need to get stitching this for the baby's room. 100%. 100%. Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, the next chalk for the farm has been drawn.
And I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's going to be great.
Mm-hmm. There's a little special addition to it that's so exciting for me. Anyway.
It's just me standing out there like this.
It's not coming out until May, though, so you got a while to finish stitching. And I love seeing everyone's stitching on Instagram and Facebook of the Fresh Eggs farm. It's so nice. And some of them in the not chalkboardy colors. It's great, too.
The tea-dyed or gray or... I mean, it's... And people are saying it's such a quick stitch. You know, once they start that top piece, it's quick to do. So... Jump on in.
Yep. I got to stitch the truck again. I want it for an ornament. And then I just like to have another one sitting around my kitchen. I just
one over here.
Little trucks.
One over here. All right. So we have 2 winners. Thank you again for all your comments. I loved reading them. So the most asked question in the comments was, do jelly beans count as a favorite food? And yes, they count as a favorite food.
I don't even like jelly beans, do you?
Yes. Lately, I like sour things and sweet tarts. I can't get enough sweet tarts, so I'm just revving my way up to
chocolate.
Gestational diabetes or whatever.
Don't say that.
I mean, I eat a box of sweet tarts every day. It's terrible. Okay, so we have a winner. So last week we were giving away these. Okay, so Teal Elder, you have won the purple one, so just get a hold of us any way you can. 2 ways are better than one: Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube Messenger. And then Betty Ewan, you have won the creamish white one.
Awesome.
So congratulations. Just get a hold of us and we'll be able to send these out to you, and hopefully you can stitch them before April 1st.
Okay, and we got 2 giveaways for today too. So the first one is Stitching is My Heart's Desire. And this is from Kendra at the Stitching Bee. Jeez, it's all about bees today, isn't it?
Yes.
Up in Green Bay. And turn around. She sent the linen and DMC for it. That is DMC, right?
Yes.
Not some other.
Yes.
Okay. So
the Stitching Bee was the one that we stopped by on our way up to Mackinac Island. So many people love going in there. So thank you, Kendra, for this great giveaway. And then this is a hands-on design. I don't know if we said that.
Yep.
Okay, that's the first one.
And then the second one is from my friend Chris on Facebook, and she had received 2 of these charts, the Farmhouse Christmas, if there's anyone out there that doesn't already own it. But so she asked if we would like it for a giveaway, and I said sure. So she sent it, and we have one of the first of the Farmhouse. You're not getting the whole series, just the first one for the Farmhouse Christmas.
What are they answering?
I don't know. Why is that always my job?
I picked the. I don't
know. What's your favorite count of fabric to stitch on?
Oh. What's yours?
Well, we obviously know that. It's 28. That's all I ever stitch on.
Did you say what your favorite food was for Easter? Somebody wrote in that they like a casserole that their family makes with the cornflakes on top. That is like the casserole that if she deleted that from the menu, nobody would come to Easter. My brothers say, I'm not coming. I started a war on Christmas, wasn't it? I said they were out of hash browns. She couldn't find any. So she can't have hash brown casserole. We're not coming. Okay, so in the comments, don't mention giveaway, don't mention winning.
Be a subscriber, like the video, and then answer below your favorite count to stitch on. And then you can enter for both, but just tell us if there's one that you want and don't want the other one, then...
Yeah. If you already have this, then just say, I'm in for
So there's probably going to be 2 people that apply for this one.
Everybody has this, that's true. So again, this is Little Red Barn. This is the first in the series from Little House Needleworks on the Farmhouse Christmas. You're not getting the whole series, just this chart.
Okay, so if you want just the barn, then say your fabric count and barn.
Barn.
If you want this one, let's say your fabric count and bee.
There you go.
From the Stitching Bee.
The Stitching Bee.
So, if you get your finishing inspiration from us, please tag my blog, tag us on Instagram, follow us, follow our hashtags, PC Fresh Eggs Farm, PC Hometown Holidays, PC Forest Snowfall,
Lantern Lane,
SAL. What else we got? PC Winter Wonderland.
Old and Crusty.
Yeah.
I'm transforming that one. It's going to be mine. All right.
And then follow us on Instagram at Chelsea356, at Priscilla Blaine, Priscilla's 2000 on Facebook, and Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com. And I'll post the little moss wreath that I made, and the other framed piece is already on my blog this week. So
with the colors laid out, so you can see if you scroll down in her pictures on her blog, you'll see the different. She takes like a picture up top of all the colors laid out on her stitching.
Yes,
so you can
and
see what colors.
I did see someone that she posted this one that she's doing, and she used my color conversion, so it was interesting to see.
Okay, so we will be back next week. Again, Teal and Betty, get a hold of us so we can send those out.
Don't mention giveaway. Like the video, be a subscriber. Bee or barn.
Bee or barn.
And your count of fabric.
All right, we will see you next week.
Bye.